with the steal, and Podziemski will start at the point. Lakers, meanwhile, on the road, 18-12. They've been a good road team. Actually have a better road record than at home. Melton, left-handed, scoop shot won't go. Ayton grabs the rebound. Marcus Smart was saying, we have what it takes. We still have to trust each other. Podziemski guarding Doncic. Santos in pursuit of Reeves. Shot clock at 5. Green on in. Smart drives inside. His lefty layup is up. That won't good. Ball tapped by Green right to Moody. Beautiful pass, and Green with the finish.
Well, that's nice. And nobody takes more threes than the Warriors, and that's going to lead to some cuts early because of the way the defense has to extend to the three-point line.
Reeves gets the pass, goes right at Santos, gets in the paint. His shot rolls over the rim.
But you were talking about on that play right there, they're just not matched up. When you're struggling defensively, there are things that are avoidable. Matching up in transition, even if it's Draymond Green, those are things that have to be done.
Defense in the NBA. James and Doncic comes. Doncic, 41 points in the loss. Last 2 losses as happens on a regular basis with a lot of teams in the NBA. Green misses the 3. Santos tips it, comes up with the offensive rebound. What a day for Guy Santos. Signed a new 3-year, $15 million contract with the Warriors. Santos lines up, can't get to the fall, but Jim.
Offensive rebound on one possession. You've got to be able to clean it up.
It's the long ones too, RJ. That's what you have to worry about with Golden State. You can't just turn and run after the basketball as a defender. You've got to chip guys at the three-point line because there are a lot of long rebounds with this team offensively.
Doncic kicks it out to Reeves, extra pass. James left open. Santos tries to run at him. LeBron James.
Sight for J.J. Redick. This is not a team that takes a lot or makes a lot of threes. Already LeBron, Marcus Smart get one to go.
Moody brings it back out. Lakers 19th in the NBA in three-point percentage. They're #1 in field goal percentage as Moody aims down the other end. He's got 2 Warriors around him, gets inside, bank shot, can't get it. Melton throws it at Podziemski. James slow to get up, 5 on 4. Podziemski the extra pass, Draymond Green finds Melton, cutting layup, can't get it the fall, and Smart quickly outlets it.
Well, you've seen they've tried 3 different times to get LeBron early in that transition post up.
Heads up play for Moody. Podziemski floats it up. Melton, well, they've missed a lot of shots right around the rim. They start 1 for 8 from the field. Podziemski an air ball. And a rough shooting.
Not an instant classic so far offensively. Some layups, an air ball. We've had a little bit of everything. They're getting up and down pretty good, but there's not a lot to show for it yet offensively.
Golden State, their offense 14th rated in the NBA. Their defense has been solid almost all season, #9 in the league. Anthony Melton surrounded. Excellent defense from Smart and Ayton. Reeves, the crossover. Some ooze from the crowd. Layup, bank shot's good. Reeves with his. Smart to Doncic. Doncic leads the NBA in first. Doncic steps back. That one in and out. Ayton trying to keep it alive. Payton tried to save it. And times not playing fourth quarter and blowouts, either wins or losses. Shaq had 61 on his birthday once when he was with the Lakers.
I don't think the Warriors want to hear that.
Doncic guarded by Payton. Flips it up. Nice soft. Green whips it past to Melton. Payton tries a corner 3. First time. Bernard, of course, acquired at the trading deadline. #1 in the NBA three-point percentage, something the Lakers definitely need. Doncic fouled. I think he was winking at Draymond Green, who had something to say. Well, very good from the fans. There's a good amount of Laker fans, we said at the top of the telecast, where they travel as.
At the Lakers, Sacramento, Golden State, even with the strong Golden State fan base, you still see a ton of Laker fans.
Santos one comment.
Yeah, come on, legs.
All inclusive.
Ayton gets out on Richard, forces him to pass. Spencer tried to save it, but couldn't. They play hard. They play connect. They didn't play a lot of key guys. They were undermanned, but it was an excellent offensive effort. Ayton gets it, double team. Payton pokes it away. Ayton gets it back, gets his own rebound again. Came close to a travel there. Spencer now gets inside. Just past the midway point. What's been a low-scoring start. Green turns it over, trying to get it back, and he does. Santos, corner three. And Doncic the rebound. They're 2 for 13 from the field. Doncic double team. That's two good defenders right there, Payton and Green. Kennard's first shot. Got it.
8 was in the middle of the lane, drawing traffic, and Kennard's wide open, and here's Golden State.
A corner open three, and then a simple transition back lead to a bucket underneath the basket.
James tries another three. James hits another three. That's his second. 54%. And once again,
To know who you're playing, this is Golden State's really only survive offensively. Play fast, play early.
Reeves 5 of 7 from three-point range. As Lex said earlier, this is not one of your elite three-point shooting teams, although Kennard does make a difference. Gary Payton died for the Warriors.
Well, that time I believe they went back into a zone, and J.J. Redick is probably your quadrant. There's still a matchup component to it.
For the Lakers, Jake LaRavia as well. Al Horford for Golden State. Reeves, nice move.
That was a casual finger, released it.
Well, it looked like he was thinking lob, and at the end decided to finger roll it. That was pretty smooth.
Payton comes up short.
Fingertips and the rim, but man, that's a guy that's averaging 25 a game.
You used to see that with George Gervin, right?
Exactly like that.
Santos, good defense on LaRavia, who handles the pressure well, and then takes a bad shot because of LaRavia. And
I wasn't sure.
But it did look like that.
Santos. Nice spin move, gets inside, flips it up, won't go, fight for the rebound. Richard took it away and banks it home.
What sort of emphasis did you want to put on having a business when it comes to your offense?
Yeah, I mean, you can always nip. You just got to, stick with it. You got to be process-oriented instead of results. And we did a lot of good things.
Let's talk about that process for the rest of the game. You've had a lot of success defending the three-point line, but giving up that while still defending from distance as well.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard with movement. But, you just got to be in the right position, and you got to guard with 5 people. So that's the main thing. You got to, defend as a group.
Awesome, thank you.
Ryan Malika, Lakers turn it over. Moody has it. Opening minute here in the second. Podziemski fakes, now drives, lost the handle. Golden State, same as the Lakers. James thinking about a three. Post putting his hand up. Fires away. He's 3 for 3 from down.
Was not going to really legitimately close out or close that space, so he just wanted to find his rhythm with that one dribble.
Podziemski tries to Golden State. 7 of 11 for the Lakers. Kennard. Somehow it gets its way to LaRavia. Kennard off to a good start. Gets LaRavia a wide open shot. Too strong. James a rebound. Goes back up. Draws the foul. Count it and one.
Golden State is getting right now in their...
And Steve Kerr wants...
Yes, force him inside, though, because I'm helping. So let's make sure we're all giving options for the outlets. Every play. That guy gets a layup every time.
Draymond is to their offense, but you get to see him communicating exactly what the Warriors are trying to do.
Heads up. Quentin Post showing his ball handling. Now using his size against Kennard. Kicks it out. Moody throws it right to Mark Beat. It's Moody. Gets inside. Left-handed bank. Rui Hachimura missing his second straight game. And no Kristaps Porzingis. They were hoping he was going to play, but still not feeling well.
Always forget that the All-Star break used to feel like it's kind of like the latter third.
Right. Yep. And Marcus 14 for the Lakers, and they're up by 24, and has become very quiet here at the Chase Center. Santos against Vanderbilt. Lost it, got it back. Spencer behind the back. Good closeout from Vanderbilt. Spencer offensive rebound. Changes direction, gets inside, blocked. Kleber with a terrific rejection. LaRavia tried to save it, but Spencer grabbed it. Corner three, Melton.
And knock floor, they needed somebody to bail them out at the end of a possession, and they did it right there.
LeBron James wanting Kleber to set the screen. James, cross-court pass. Vanderbilt passed up the three. Smart tries again. And Santos.
Of a dead possession, in my opinion. They didn't really get what they wanted. There was no fluidity. You don't want to do all of this work and then go into halftime only up by 12 or 13.
Another Warrior turnover. Kleber drives down a lane, blocked by Horford, but James with 11, Reeves with 11. Melton foul.
After that long layoff from that injury. But right now, Golden State, they just need...
Golden State. Melton hits a pair. Warriors, just nice to see him healthy and playing again. Doncic inside Kleber. Foul by Spencer.
Ankle sprain, and I'm being told that he's not going to return for this game. So again, no Will Richard for the rest of this game for Golden State, Mike.
Thank you, Malika.
True bet. He walked straight to the line.
Well,
And so that's
looking dead at the right corner. So I don't know if a lot of guys shoot the ball when they're looking at the right corner.
But the ball went to the rim. The ball did go to the rim.
Doncic finds his way inside, trying to draw some contact, and back 6 points. He has 4 assists. And some good balanced scoring. Horford tries a 3 and knocks it down.
The last 2 games coming into this, and you saw how quickly he ran into that shot, so you know he's feeling it right now from out there.
Well, he had that toe injury early this season, but Steve Kerr saying he really feels he's starting to get in a rhythm. Melton racing up the floor, layup, wild shot. Vanderbilt, Doncic. James steps back, corner 3. It's good. LeBron 4 for 4 now from long distance. Spencer lets it fly, and a foul.
RJ, like we see him all the time when he jab steps and looks down.
On the season, shooting just 29% from 3.
To get that one off for sure.
You see Spencer's numbers in February. The former role players for these Warriors who have done a solid job keeping the Warriors head above water. He also back in, 5.5 to play in the second. Spencer kicks it out. Payton, nice catch. Goes inside. Beautiful move. But the Lakers still up by 21. Doncic finds some room. Podziemski may have gotten
At the last second, he saw him out of the corner of his eye with his hand over the top of the basketball.
Golden State with just 34 points. Podziemski, nice pass. Layup's good. Reeves had a hot start. Finds Doncic and put a little size on Doncic now with Santos. Turns, shoots, can't get it from the field. Horford fakes, Horford drives, and Kennard with a foul.
How did the Warriors find 4 or 5 of them? Well, some of it is they understand how to find these players. The other ones, they know how to.
All collectively have that kind of jump in a month, but they've had to. Because Steph Curry's particularly, you've got to take the ball off the rim, not out of the net, and attack them while they're.
11, James with 16. Good balance from LA. Doncic throws it up, and Ayton. Here's Spencer. Smart guarding him. Payton drives on Reeves, gets inside, bangs.
340 for the Lakers. You've done a good job. This is a depleted team. You're trying to get back on track. Show your commitment right here in this last 4 minutes.
Reeves again showing that handle you spoke about, Richard. Turns, shoots, can't get it. Horford. Spencer sees an opening, goes inside, kicks it out. Extra pass, Moody wide open, hits another one.
Overreaction to Spencer driving down the lane. 2 guys run off of shooters. You know that's exactly the play the Warriors want to make. Moody steps right into a wide open corner.
They've taken 10 points off what was a 24-point deficit. Moody kicks it out. Payton gets another look, 3-pointer. In and out, smart. Kennard on the bounce. Ayton is the trailer, spins inside, layup off the mark. Spencer looking for Horford. Horford likes the mismatch with Kennard. Cutting to the basket, Gary Payton. Basketball, we feel that every time we sit here and about to do a game. Just fired up as Doncic lines up the 3-pointer, knocks it.
Deals, you're always happy for them. It doesn't matter if you're the other team, if you're bad deal, because you know what it means.
And you know about every guy around the league when that happens. Still a cool thing for Luke Kennard to do that.
Santos signing a 3-year, $15 million deal. Threes. And just like that, it's back up to 24.
Start the third quarter for Steve Kerr and the Warriors. You just saw it. Luka Doncic with back-to-back threes to extend this lead. His wheelhouse, his favorite shot on the court. Step back going left.
5% shooting. Doncic, not that. DeAnthony Melton in rhythm, but can't get 5 for 27. Ayton spins, a little jump hook.
And his catch and roll, get a good opportunity in that mid. You know he has that little 15 to 17 footer. So there's not a lot of traffic in your lane. Stay inside your lane, and it's always smooth sailing.
Had a quiet game, 4 points, 5 boards. James turn around, can't get a Melton. Podziemski draws the foul. Shot won't go.
Size and position exceptionally well. He just had back-to-back 15 rebound games. Incredible for a guard to be able to help out on his defensive glass to that extent.
Reeves launches, can't hit. Melton looking. Fintos. Draymond Green threads the needle with that pass. Another extra pass.
Cut, and then the kick out. That's a typical Warriors offense. They just didn't finish it with a made shot at the end.
Ayton pass to Smart, open three-pointer.
Right play, right shot.
And finally, about 3 of those 6 three-pointers. Smart pulls up. Good soft touch. Hey, we're still in good shape. We have to continue to trust. Still games to go. Trying to stay positive. It's been a good bet of these Lakers. Santos knocks down a 3. Back-to-back threes for Golden State. Pick in the draft. So just to make the NBA was a dream come true as Doncic knocks down a long three-point. 0 for 3 from long distance in that first half, and he's already got.
Second time he's been underneath the screen and given up a 3.
Pass deflected. Good hands for the Lakers. Turnover number 8 for Golden State. And that was close to being a backcourt violation. Turnover either way. Melton gets into the paint. Draymond Green looking for a cutter. He found him, and Melton finishes.
Same action. That one, he had an easy layup at the end of it.
Melton double figures again. Moody goes out on Doncic. Doncic nailed 4 three-pointers already in the period.
I told you, better get to his body before he starts to wake up and get going. Then there's point time.
Doncic tries again. Can't get it to fall. 5 minutes. Doncic rifles a pass to James. He'll try a 3. Ayton offensive rebound. Put back no, but a foul. On your birthday, as Ayton
Said
4.
4?
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, 4 times as many points. Here we go.
Reeves knocks.
Just join the club.
7 on the 24. Spencer, Payton. Williams missed contract. Or two-way contract, I should say, as Kennard launches, can't get that to fall. And Payton up top to Green. Nate Williams tries this one, can't get it to fall. DeAndre Ayton is a little stuck in mud. James guarded by Moody. James had that great start, 20 points in the first half. That time turned it over. Payton has one man to beat, crosses over. Nate Williams gets in, gets his first point as a member.
He was trying to flare, and he just stuck his hand out in the passing lane without seeing the ball and comes up with the deflection.
Rotation with so many guys in and out, so your job is to come out, make an impact, and do all the little things.
Doncic double team. Good help there from Draymond Green. Poked away by Santos, but right to Kennard. Kicks it out. Arabia three-pointer. That's good.
Win the three-point battle. Instead, they're getting doubled up from out there. The Lakers a rare hot shooting night from the three-point line.
Nice feed inside. Draymond Green. The Warriors down big. Kennard inside. Hayes thought he was fouled. And there is a whistle and a loose ball foul. Green sits down. Just 2 points, 6 assists, 5 rebounds. Kennard to Reeves. Barely touched it for the LA Lakers, and this is the largest lead of the game. Lakers punishing the Warriors from three-point range. Spencer inside, shot blocked by Doncic.
A bad day in the NBA is a great day everywhere else. That's what Santos said to us, and he just had such a big smile on his face.
And by the way,
did I just throw you a lob, Mike? Did I just throw you a lob?
He threw it down.
He threw
that
it
was
down.
Nice.
That was
Good delivery.
Nice finish, Mike. Mike's like, I got something here.
Spencer looking for Horford. Payton rifles a pass inside. Santos, nice adjustment. Told Steve Kerr today when he found out about his new deal, this will change my family's life. Horford with the rejection. Payton couldn't. He said that when he found out, he called his mother and father, who will mean everything to him as Reeves banks it in. It was a very emotional phone call. What's wrong? What's wrong here?
They had their guesses, but they were wrong.
Santos lines up and hits a three right up. In the organization couldn't be happier for him getting that contract.
And every time we saw Steve Kerr, prior to this season,
And last year, a bit of a breakthrough, earned the trust, and he's become more of just an energy hustle player. And his favorite player in the NBA, when he first watched the finals back in 2015, was
But he played point guard growing up. They said, hey, this is how you're going to make an impact, doing all the little things. We don't need 30 points and 15 assists, and he figured it out. Accepting your role with enthusiasm is so big in this league.
Boy, great footwork. And despite the fact that the Lakers in complete control, Doncic brings it across, pulls back, step back. Doncic feeling it here in the third. Looking for someone to throw to, rifles a pass to Kennard. Inside Hayes. Hayes throws it down.
yeah, that's a great pass by Luka. He had drawn through. That pass with that velocity allowed Kennard to get by his defender, and then you get the dunk on the back end.
Williams stepped out of back.
He was so happy to just be, on an NBA team at one point, and now to being an impactful player on both ends of the floor and being rewarded with that type of security coming where he came from. It's a big deal. We get into the playoff chase. Hopefully he'll continue to prove his value there.
Just because you haven't been playing, it doesn't mean you haven't been busy. You have a new movie out, the GOAT movie, where you're doing a little bit of voice acting. You're also producing it. What has that experience been like for you?
It's been awesome. Stuff has been great. We've been getting a lot of feedback. It's doing amazing, not only here in the States, but around the world. And there were some other athletes that were. I got that whole line of that call in my head, but
Give us a beat of it.
it's from way downtown. Bang, bang! All right, y'all got me.
Thanks, Steph. Appreciate it, Mike.
Malika, thank you. I've heard good things about that animated movie. Is ball deflected.
It's just his health and the health of his teammates around him.
Well, with those two, they have a chance against almost anybody. And you see the role players. But, of course, Butler done for the season. Draymond Green, nice one. LeBron James had a great start. Still 22 points, 7 rebounds. Had the big third quarter. Kleber gets it to go. And Kleber had a long stretch of hardly playing. Now back getting some minutes. Draymond Green with the three. Lakers came in with a good focus right away, trying to snap this 3-game losing streak. 2-5 in their last. Nice feed inside, and Kleber throws his pocket pass right there.
Kleber, again, we talked about earlier in the year. He's got a little bit of bounce back, and that was a very nice screen. He sealed and perfect delivery by LeBron.
Moody for three. All right, so what was it for you guys? Games like this, you still have a lot of time, but obviously it's such a huge margin. Staying focused. What's that? What's going through your head?
I wanted to stay off film. I just wanted to stay off the film. Something where it looked like you weren't focusing, where you weren't paying attention because the score is what it is. So part of the game plan was do all the little things that help us get there.
They are hard to play in these situations. It's the other way around.
Malachi Leones, the second-year player out of Bradley in the game. Post is in there. Spencer, baseline jumper, gets back. Bravia, Kleber, Vanderbilt, Smart, and Kennard out there for J.J. Redick and the Lakers. They needed a good, strong, focused performance. They got it here tonight on the road. They continue to play well on the road. For the most part, is Kennard. He's got 16 points, and again, such a critical pickup for a team that needs just that.
And their role players have played well tonight. Luke Kennard at the top of that list, but really this entire thing, the tone was set by their best players. 66 players and table setters, and the role players have done their parts on
some good teams, and I firmly believe that what we have can be a really good team. Nice feed inside. Back up to 32 with 6.5. Leone's an air ball. Just signed a 2-way contract back in December. Kleber's going to try a three. LaRavia resets.
Minutes can turn into 12 to 15 minutes very easily.
Reaching on Santos. Laravia got hit. Free throws with him as we just get past the midway point here in the fourth. Knicks and Spurs from New York. And then from Denver, Nuggets and the T-Wolves. NBC Peacock tomorrow night. Celtics 12. And avoiding a 4-game losing streak. Free throw missed. Kleber gets it. Vanderbilt tries a three. On our drive over to the arena tonight, we stopped at a light. Pass goes inside. Leon's late, and it was post.
Wait, a scooter. Is that allowed in NBA bylaws, scooters?
I think so. Vanderbilt tried to slam. Posted.
You riding a scooter to the game.
They call it what they call it.
With goggles on, helmet. I could see it.
Nah.
They call it the bird. Is Nate Williams
All over the place. She's locked in.
Bufkin getting some minutes again. Jump shot won't go. Kobe Bufkin.
Blakes, have you been on one of those before?
I have not been on one of those. And what I took most from that video was today's the warmest day I think I've seen in about 2 months. I don't know about you guys, Bay Area.
You know, that was a beautiful block from Cleveland. Bufkin down the other end. Nate Williams. Nice feed inside to Santos.
For 40 points on passes in the paint.
How much of that, as Connect missed, not clearly the Warriors just didn't find the range from three, but how much of it was solid Laker defense?
I think it was a combination. They didn't shoot the three well for Golden State, and then that offense from the Warriors just getting behind.
In the first half, I don't think their shot selection was very good in the first, say, 18 minutes of the game. I know they take a lot of threes, but this Lake.
Bufkin playing in just his 8th game with the Lakers, draws a foul. The City Basketball Championship, and considering they have no gym and have not had a gym because of the fires, it was not only special for that. And Cleveland High School in the city, the loss as a pitcher. So it took 57 years, but they got revenge on Cleveland High School.
Well, the best part about he's got double revenge. Arizona lost to Kansas earlier in the year. Then Arizona comes back with a big win. Shout out the Bear Down group in Tucson getting it done. Tommy Lloyd doing an outstanding job. It's all the Steve Kerr thing. We're doing the whole thing.
No, you took a Steve Kerr thing and made it into an Arizona thing.
Well, he's an Arizona Wildcat.
He's thinking the same thing. Arizona has nothing to do with that conversation.
Just hijacked a nice story from Palisades High School.
I love school. Shout out.
Can we get back to a hitter in a championship game like that? It's not right.
Vanderbilt misses. Williams comes the other way. As we're under 3 minutes to go.
Anxious about it this year. Not as much as I expected.
Well, because we have a chance to win there.
Bufkin hits the first. Bufkin, a first-round pick of the Hawks back in 2023, and dominated here on the road.
And look, they took care of business tonight the way they should. It's a shorthanded Golden State team. They came out with the right approach. Lakers had a complete game tonight. And now the home games, obviously 3 teams that are struggling, not playing for a lot this time of the year. It's a good time for the Lakers to come out with that killer instinct type of approach and play as well as they did tonight.
James, Reeves, and Doncic all played well tonight. Nate Williams hits the three-pointer. Meanwhile, the Warriors are going to have to wait a little more time to get Steph Curry back. This group, as Bufkin missed, they were dominated here tonight. Quinton Post